Hi y'all, welcome back to Rock Natural, and I'm coming to you today with a video. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. A few things that you can expect to see on my channel is natural hair tips and tricks, beauty, lifestyle, and much more. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, but let's get started. Okay, so this video is going to be about a matte for the most part. I mean, I'm glowy because I added some highlighter, but this is going to be a skincare foundation routine to get the best long-lasting summer foundation makeup look. So we know that for us oily girls like me, I get real oily in the summer and like nobody want to be wearing foundation. But I am giving you all the tips and tricks to make your face still feel lightweight, not feel like you're sweating your makeup off. And I'm going to give you all those tricks to be successful. So if you're interested in hearing those tricks, be sure to stay tuned and keep watching. So I have my Shine Killer here. And I'm going to apply this on my face. So this will be great because underneath your makeup, you want to make sure that your pores, it says eliminates the look of excess oil and shine, because you know I got excess oil. So this is perfecto. I just put it in like my T-zone. My forehead gets really oily and then right in this area. Before I do the powder, I like to do a primer. This primer is really great. I talked about this product a lot, or just a regular photo loving primer finish. So I'm actually just going to use this other NYX primer on top of my Shine Killer. Next, after I've applied that, I usually like to apply some powder. So I have a bunch of different powders. I have the RCA or RCMA powder that I've been using a lot frequently. I have the banana powder, and then I'm going to go just in with my RCMA powder. I like this powder because it's translucent and doesn't really have any color. One that you're not using specifically for your makeup. Put a little bit in my hand, and then I like to apply this powder in my T-zone area. So here, almost like you're baking a little bit, but you're just putting the powder there. And I like to really press it in so that it can get in my pores and really fill them in so that we're not seeing any oil. After I've done that, I like to go ahead and take a matte foundation, or one that you know is good. Currently I'm using, I have a bunch of different ones. I have this Revlon Photo Ready Finish Airbrush. I have this BH Cosmetics, and I also have a MAC foundation that I'm using right now. This MAC Pro Long foundation is the one I'm going to use because it's nourishing and waterproof. And this foundation is a little bright for me right now because I've been not tanning, but I've just been in the sun. So, excuse the color. I might have to apply a different foundation on top, but go ahead and blend this in. I like to do one layer. Like if you're able to do only one layer, do one layer. So that way you're not caking on the foundation or the liquid. So as you can see now, I'm looking a little yellow, a little light, but that's okay because we're going to go ahead and add some more color. So I am going to apply a little bit of this BH Cosmetics foundation just because it's a little darker, and it'll help even out this foundation that's a little light for me right now. And you also only want to use like a thin layer of this so that we don't have loads of foundation. After that, I'm going to want to bring some color back to my face. And so the thing about the summer for me is I like to use as much powder products as possible. So for my contour, this is my Old Faithful Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. And I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face. So as you can see, I'm getting a little color back. For a long time, I was just doing a straight line for my contour, but now I like to do a circular motions because I find that that fits my face a little bit more. And then I'm gonna do up here. So like I said, the key is to use as much powder products that you possibly can. Okay, so even though I already applied some powder under my eyes, I am going to go ahead and use a little bit of my banana powder so that I get more of a highlight. And I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender again and apply that underneath my eye. And I like to bring it down around my mouth. Some eye primer. I'm using this eye primer from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to take a little bit on my fingertip and rub it on my eye. And then apply a little powder. So I will use a little bit of my translucent powder. So I'm going to go ahead and do a look for you all. I'm going to do this color here and then use this orangish color. Okay, that's all for my eyes. Now I'm just going to take a brush and dust off the excess powder that I have on underneath my eyes. As you can see so far, I'm pretty oil free. So then I'm going to take this micro smoothing powder from Sephora. And this stuff is great just to put the look all together. So I like to do this as one of my finished touches. And I just put this all over my face. This is to help bring the look all together. And one more layer of powder. I am going to go back underneath my eyes and put a little bit of this darker color here on the outer corner. I'm going to be using my go-to, which is this beauty wand from Tibler. It's called Spotlight. So you just squeeze a little bit on here. And then you take your finger and you rub it out. So although we're putting on highlighter, we're glowy rather than like oily. So you can skip this step if you're really trying to go for like a complete matte. This is just adding a little highlighter on. And so now we just need to find our lip color. I like to go with a nude or like a gloss. So I'm going to go with this Nude Rose lip gloss from BH Cosmetics. This gloss does have a tint, but it's very like summery like. Okay, then the final touch, now that we've added all of our powder, we're going to use some matte finishing spray. This is also from NYX. And it may seem like that was a lot now, but once it sets in, it's really going to set that makeup in. So this is the finished look. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed that video. So I try to give you some of my tips I like to use during the summer months when it's sweaty and you're hot and your foundation feels like it's dripping off. These are some tips to prevent that. Don't forget to watch my other video about long lasting. That's more about like a skincare routine to do before actually applying your makeup, and I actually did some of those same things in this video. But if you want to learn specifically on how to make your makeup last longer as far as for your skin, be sure to check that video out down below. And again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you on my next upload. Toodles!